Hello, everybody. Welcome back to In Out Delete, the show where we review both new and older movies. This is Gino.
This is Robert.
And Gio.
If you're new to the show, we use the rating system of In Out Delete.
Yeah, so I didn't think it was going to be generic today. If you like the movie, you recommend it, you're in. If the movie was so-so, not terrible, you're out. If the movie was awful, you wouldn't recommend it. It's a delete.
Okay, I mean,
Pretty simple.
It's simple. I expected some Eternals.
What was I going to say? Fucking, if you live forever.
Yeah, I guess.
you know,
I mean,
you're in.
I would have.
This is
It
hard.
should be an eternal.
You know, I'm not very creative, you know?
Whatever. But this is my moment to shine because Ricardo did his last week. I have my own baby review.
Baby review.
Baby review. You know what's funny? Ricardo's not here, but his voice is still there.
Yeah, he just popped in to say that.
Yeah.
Bye, Rob. Bye, Ricardo. Bye. I saw
What'd you watch?
Last Night in Soho.
Oh, I saw that too.
Edgar Wright directed it
Yes.
and wrote it. Well,
Yes.
somewhat of it.
Yes.
Stars Anya Taylor-Joy and
Yes.
What's that girl's name?
The girl from Jojo Rabbit. Yeah.
Yes. I want to go. You want to go first, Robert? Or you want
You brought it up.
Well, man, I am a super duper in, dude.
Interesting.
Give him the ding, man. Hey, you're on these duties today.
Failed.
I'm out of rhythm.
Jesus, man. I wish I had a soundboard for that. Like, dishonor you. And
Dishonor on your whole family. Make a note of this. Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow.
Thank you, Gio. That's what I was looking for. That's what you dishonored me. No, I'm kidding. I thought it was amazing. It's what Edgar Wright is good at. Writing and like this the camera shots and everything is amazing. I fucking love it. It's like kind of a mixture of the way he would do in Hot Fuzz, the way he would do in Scott Pilgrim. Like I feel a lot of mixture, but then like I thought it was horror, but it felt more suspense than horror.
Okay.
But I'm super in. I don't know. I want Robert's opinion. I don't know. I want to know if he's in.
Yeah, I mean, I too love Edgar Wright. You know, one of my favorite. I love Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead, all those movies.
Same.
I am also on Last Night in Soho. Although I will say, I enjoyed the movie thoroughly. There was a lot of things like the movie has a lot of twists and turns. It's like a psychological horror movie,
Mm-hmm.
right? But it's you're tense like the whole time because it doesn't just it like bombards you with like shit going on, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the twists and turns like the script takes, you're either gonna buy it or not, you know. And I kind of didn't. So like in his filmography,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of towards the bottom for me, at least for now.
Okay.
Wow.
And it's like this is a good thing. This is not a bad thing. It's the least Edgar Wright movie. You know, his little quirks that he
Yeah,
has with the
quick edits, the
quick
pans.
edits. Like
and-
there's none of that.
Oh
here.
yeah, that's true.
But like Gino said, it's shot like really well, like the lighting and all that. The 60s setting that it has is really, the characters are good. It's just it's a little too long, and like I said, there's like a big twist, and it's pretty big, and it kind of changes your outlook on what you have already seen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And depending on whether you buy that or not,
Uh-huh.
it's like that's gonna shape your whole opinion on the movie.
Yeah, he says it a lot. I
Yeah.
agree with him totally. Everything he just says. It is a little too long, but I really enjoyed my time.
It's weird. I sound like really negative, but it's Edgar Wright. Like
Yes.
I would go watch it again.
Yeah, I
Like,
agree.
I don't.
Yeah, like I haven't had the time to go watch it. It's also like kind of sucks that I think it had like a bit of a limited release as well.
Not really.
Not really. No,
It just kind of bombed.
it's sad nobody saw it because
Yeah.
it's not bad.
It was weird because like it had this movie. I guess either people just weren't interested in it, but like it had marketing. Like you would see
No, I think what it is that it came out on Halloween weekend. Nobody goes to movies on Halloween weekend. You know, everybody's out partying. You know, especially
That's
this year.
true.
You know,
Yeah, when
Now, like,
everything's kind of opening
everybody's
up
kinda-
again.
Yeah, but I would highly recommend it.
I
It's
do
just,
too.
Like that one thing that's just, I don't know. You're gonna. I don't want to reveal what it was, but it's
Yeah, because
like,
I haven't seen it. It was like
it's like you looked at the movie one way and then it like shifts and
Mhm.
it's like, huh?
Yeah, literally. And honestly,
Yeah.
it's real. I enjoyed it. I like he. You can tell he's so into the music in the '60s because he picked.
oh, he's a very
he,
big
yeah,
music
he
guy.
picked. He's doing like Baby Driver. Like each song goes with a beat, and it's like fucking asshole. Like you're so good at this. I love it.
I think that's how he builds his movies. I think generally like he has that idea already. Like he's like he's got everything built in his mind, music already, and then he just kind of shoots for
Also, I want to say something like Matt Smith. Like everyone knows him for Doctor Who, but like if you don't expect him to be this very quirky, nerdy, you know how you love him in Doctor Who. I mean, I'm not a fan of him in Doctor Who because I don't care how he acts, but this one threw me out. Like what the fuck? Because I was not used to his different
darker side.
Different, yeah, his darker side exactly.
He's a jerk.
He's a juck off.
All right, should we move on now?
Let's move on to the new
that
movie.
was the baby review.
Baby review.
Baby review.
Our new recurring segment. We don't know if we're gonna do it every week, but if any one of us, you have a movie that you watched, a newer movie that we didn't cover on the show, bring it up and we'll do a baby review.
Baby review.
I just love that.
I know, I just love it too.
Also, yeah, we haven't noticed. We kind of got a new soundboard, so now
Yeah, which Gio's running because full disclosure, I usually run the soundboard, but this is Gio. Well, he does it when I'm not here.
Yeah.
But now he's officially taking over that duty, and I gotta say, he has like, if I give him a grade, about C+ right now. C+.
I'm gonna give him a C-. No, C- because you failed. You failed at trying to do it.
But he'll get used to it.
It takes time.
Anyways.
It takes time.
yeah, Gino.
Moving on to the new movie, Robert. What did we watch this weekend?
We watched this movie or this movie this week. Our new movie is called The Eternals. Sorry. It's directed by Chloe Zhao, Academy Award winner, from last year, and it stars Gemma Chan and Richard Madden. The movie's about.
There's more people to that.
Well, yeah, but I don't. Did you not notice I only do like the 2 top billed people?
It's a very big ensemble.
Yeah, I'm not gonna list the whole fucking cast.
Well, I thought you would at least included Angelina and
No,
Samba.
I do. I have a rule. It's the top billed, the 2 top billed people in the cast.
Kid Harington
Alright,
from
fine.
Game of Thrones.
You want me to tell you who the fucking unit production manager was? Because I have that here too.
Yes, please.
Anyways,
Maybe I know them.
the movie's about like this group of immortal beings that get sent to Earth to protect humanity from these monsters called the Deviants.
Yeah.
Deviants. Yeah.
Deviants?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I know, Gio, you went last week, but I wasn't here. And I don't know if you guys noticed this, but you guys know how I pick who goes first?
Yeah.
Is whoever picked the old movie.
Gio.
So, go
Oh,
first.
man.
Yeah. What'd you think?
I enjoyed it. I'm gonna say I'm in. It's different. I think different than what we're used to when it comes to Marvel movies. I'm like, it has action. I got all that, but it's not like very shoot 'em up, like, you know, super fast cutscenes and all that stuff. It's a little bit more tamed than I think that we're used to for like a Marvel movie. I think when it comes to that, it's a little bit more story and more, I guess, relationship driven amongst, you know, both, you know, romantic relationships and then just the relationships amongst this big group of superheroes, because they're all like more than 5,000 years old and they're all like one giant family.
7,000.
7,000?
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
With it also being a large ensemble, I think some characters didn't get as much time as maybe. Like, I think there's really one character that I think that kind of got like the short end of the stick on this one.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
We might.
you guys
Yeah,
might have picked
yeah,
up.
yeah.
We'll see. Like at the end of, we all picked up on who kind of got slightly shafted when it came to I guess getting a little bit more
Screen time.
screen time development. Yeah, it was almost like a very kind of thinking back to the Suicide Squad, the first one. With what's her face, the Katana.
Yes.
Yeah, Katana, I believe is her
Well,
name.
they just like randomly introduce her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of like I had a similar reaction to that. But I'm in. What about since you're right in front of me and looking right at me, Robert? Throw it back at you.
Yeah, so this was actually like one of my most anticipated movies of the year because after we saw what was the movie she made?
Nomadland?
Nomadland, right? I was like, I couldn't believe that Marvel hired her to make a superhero movie because Nomadland and the films she did before that, I've seen like little bits and pieces. They're very like art house like movies. Like they're very, you know, it's like her movies like remind me of Terrence Malick movies. You guys know I showed you guys a Terrence Malick movie.
Yeah.
You know, remember The Thin Red Line?
I don't think I was here for that.
Oh,
Oh,
you
no,
weren't?
wait. Yeah, I
you
think I
were.
was. Yeah.
They're very artful. You know, they're not very conventional. You know.
There's stuff that would be put up for award nominations.
Yeah, you know, and I love that. I know they're not for everybody, but I love those type of films. So
Right.
seeing that, and then seeing that, I know this was actually supposed to come out before Nomadland,
Mhm.
but it didn't. Obviously, got delayed. That got me super excited. I was like, dude, like we're gonna get like a real. And I know Marvel's done it before. They've hired like indie directors to make like big movies, but this one seemed different. It's like they're getting like a real auteur here, you know. It's like, and then I saw the trailer and the way it was like, just like the composition of the shots, you
looked
know, it
epic.
just looked different. I was like, wow, we're gonna get in, you know, because the thing about Marvel, as great as it is, you know, it's like the biggest criticism is some of their movies, a lot of their movies are very bland, you know?
Yeah.
They're kind of the same. Like Black Widow, even though I enjoyed it, it's like copy paste, you know?
Like
Yeah.
you
literally-
enjoyed it because it's familiar.
it's familiar. Yeah, you could copy paste. So, you know, the fact that we might get something truly unique, you know, is what excited me. And I gotta say, for me, it didn't disappoint. I mean, yeah, I really liked it. I think the thing that I liked the most about it was the dynamic between all the characters. There's a whole bunch of them, right? There's
Yeah,
like
it's
7 of them, right? And I felt like they balanced it out pretty well. Like there were obviously ones that they favored. You know, I think 2 were like the main like focus of the story.
Icarus and
Icarus and Cersei.
Yeah.
But I felt like the others, they got like, with the little bits and pieces they got, I felt like they got developed well because I liked them all, you know? And, you know, speaking to like the whole Marvel thing, it didn't feel like a Marvel movie, like at all. And I think, you know, you look at a lot of the negative reactions it's had, and I think that's what it is that this is really not a Marvel movie. This is like an auteur-driven, like, action. It's really not that much action, but like superhero movie, you know? I love the way it looked. I love the way it was paced, even though it's really, really long.
It's 2.5 hours.
And I love the themes running through it. It's very serious. It's very like, I don't know, it's like somber, I guess. Is that a good word to kind of describe it?
Yeah,
The characters are like very like sad. They're just like looking off like, oh, the world's gonna end.
In a no-win situation.
Yeah, they love the people of the earth, but they hate the fact that they can't do anything to save them, you know? And I'm sure we'll get into the plot details later, but I like that. Because all Marvel movies are usually very upbeat, you know? They're really like quirky, you know? They're very light, you know? And I like that too. But I also don't mind that this was different. I don't think it was perfect. I think the movie actually has a lot of flaws.
Mhm.
I don't like the deviants.
Like just the look, or
just the look,
or
and then the way they were kind of used in the story. Like I said, the action wasn't the strongest part of it.
Yeah, that's why I said like
Um,
it isn't like your Marvel movie in that aspect.
Yeah.
Like where it's like, as I said, like almost like a shoot 'em up kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
it was just, the fighting was a little bit more
But I
slow-paced.
like these characters. I like the story they told, and I love the fact that we got something different, and we might be getting more like different things, you know, in the future. So, Gino,
I am last. As last time. Yeah, 2.5 hours. Wow, I didn't feel like it was 2.5 hours, guys. I feel like it was 4 fucking hours.
Oh,
Here we go.
yep.
Yeah, I'm already starting off bad. I'm gonna delete.
Wow.
Wow.
I hate my fucking time. I hate everybody except Kingo and Angelina Jolie, and that's it.
Who's Kingo?
Kingo
I
is
don't know the
Kumail.
names. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the hot Bollywood star. Like, I think that I wish it could be worse than delete. I did not like my time at all. I really wanted to go home after the first 20
I
minutes.
think we found the Marvel fanboy.
Yeah.
Seriously, I expected.
Well, to be
You know
fair, he
what?
also hated Nomadland.
He did?
Yeah, I didn't like it either.
Yeah, he hated the whole thing. He's like, why do I want to look at her for 2 hours?
Because there's nothing
He's
interesting.
like, I could just look at pictures since we're all seeing scenic
Go watch
things.
paint dry.
I mean, good for her, Chloe Zhao, who won an Academy Award for that movie. I'm glad. I mean, I'll give her appraisal that she has some nice visuals in this movie. But I hate the flashbacks. I hate going back and forth of each character. I just want to get to the point. Like, what's the whole point of what they're trying to do? Like, just can you tell me what's going on? I don't care what they did 3,000 years ago. I don't care what they did fucking 8,000 years ago. I don't care what they fucking ate 2 minutes ago. Like, I don't fucking care. Can you just go on? Like, I get it. We gotta figure out who these people are. I just don't care. I really try to care. I really try. And then the deviants were so weak. They were so weak. I expected better from them, especially one of them was like was better than the other ones that they killed before, and they kept trying to compare it. And I hated the whole thing with like the main girl and the guy, the flies and the lasers and his eyes.
Icarus.
Yeah, like I hate the
The
dynamic.
love
between-
story.
Yeah, I hate it. I was just like, can you guys fuck already? Like at this point, you
They
guys
did.
No, they did.
again, like in the future, the present time, like or I don't know. I think I can. I mean, also, and it's sad because I saw some people fall asleep in the theater too, and I was like, oh, I wish I was with you, bro. But I gotta watch this shit for my pod, bro. Because this guy was like
Well,
cozy.
you fallen asleep before.
Oh, definitely,
Yeah.
like Nomadland. You know, I fell asleep on that one, and you know,
It was weird. Like I had a different response in my theater. Everyone kind of liked that.
Yeah, I saw it
Everyone was-
late too, and everybody
saw it
was
early.
wide awake. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I think it's good that we have this reaction
Yeah.
because it shows like this movie is getting a lot. I
It's
think
mixed
it's the
reviews.
first Marvel movie that has mixed reviews, and when I saw that, I didn't see that as a bad thing. I was like, I see that as a great thing because look, you're not gonna stand here and tell me that Thor: The Dark World is better than this movie.
oh,
it's not.
Right?
No, it's not.
No. Right?
No.
Would and I would even if I didn't like this movie, even if I was a Gino, right? I would take 100 of these over 100 Thor: Dark Worlds. You know, and I'm
Okay.
picking on just kind of like
Nah, you picked
That
a
was
good
not to
one.
pick that on that one too much, but that's kind of like
No, you
the
picked a good
That's
the
one.
been
most
one of-
generic one. You know, like that kind of encompasses all the genericness of Marvel. You know,
It took Ragnarok to
Yeah.
bring that one back.
and to kind of like I agree with Gino like in the sense I brought up the deviants, right? And I think
Yeah.
that was the weakest part of the movie. I didn't like the design and their function in the story. I get it, you know, because the whole thing is about like evolution, right?
Mhm.
Life on Earth and stuff like that. And they were kind of representing that in a different way, you know. But you had that you brought him up, Gino, the super deviant, right?
Yeah.
Ultron Jr.
Yeah, they kind of like played up like for a while,
Yeah.
and then in the third act, they just kind of brush it off, you know. And the real when I liked it was when you actually had the conflict between the Eternals themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Like that to me is when it really worked. Like their interactions with the characters. You mentioned you didn't like all the stuff. Like the reason why I did like it is because like of the theme running through the whole movie. You know, call me cheesy, call me pretentious.
Pretentious.
Whatever. Yeah, but it's
I
about
call
like
you Robert.
yeah, it's about like it's about love. You know, call it cheesy, but that's what it is. You know,
Yeah.
It is.
they get sent to Earth to protect humanity.
Yeah.
You know, so they have to think about it. They have to.
They've spent
They spent
7,000 years.
our entire humanity's entire evolution with us, you know.
Yeah.
So that's why you see. I like the different eras that they're in.
Yeah.
They're with the Aztecs or whatever. They're in
Mhm.
present
Oh,
time.
okay.
I like that they
You know?
they did that. It was not just a
Um,
time jump, but it was also like
yeah.
a location jump.
Because they're not human, right? They're
Eternal.
spoiler alert. They're kind of like
You're
robots.
eternal. That's
yeah,
it's-
they're Eternals, right? They're not human, but yet, again, I know this sounds so cheesy, but they learn to love, right? And love is what carries. Like love is what
Like we're
love is everything in this, and like
we're like a
I like
puppy
that.
to them.
Yeah, I like that theme running through it, and that's why they save the world and all the
Mhm.
stuff that gets. Yes, there's some twists. They get revealed why they're on Earth in the first place, and you have to explain you have to explain why they were here. And what did you just have a bag of popcorn when Thanos was like
Yeah.
killing the world? So they have to explain that, and then they have to explain why they would want to choose to save the Earth, save humanity. Because what are we to them? Nothing. And so you have you have the love between the characters.
Yeah.
You have the romantic love. You have the platonic love. The family love.
Mhm.
And you have the love for
mankind or
mankind
humankind.
and even with everything. Call me cheesy, I know. Kick me out, but
I'm not gonna kick you out.
that's one of the reasons. That's why I love like Interstellar stuff like that because it has that stuff,
Yeah, but at least
Uh,
I could sit through that and actually enjoy it. Not this motherfucking movie where I'm like, okay, we get beautiful shots. Oh, cool, we get some cool CGI scenes, and we get some cool action scenes. But then it drags.
It's just
on.
and
the Deviant sucks so. Like
you-
that's what I'm more annoyed about. Like I expected a really big conflict at the end, like a big battle, which we kind of did. But then
Yeah,
again,
you
then-
did.
then-
A little bit more. I think I
expected
could probably
way
give it
more.
But
more
that's
than
good
that.
because that's another thing about Marvel is that They always have the sky beam, you know. You always have the car chase, you know. And okay, look,
the 1,000 something somethings, whether like all the Ultron bots or all the whatever the things that came from the
okay,
Kree
so
or whatever it was.
to be fair, you didn't connect with the characters, right? That's fine, you know. And I call this like a beautifully flawed movie. I think it is a flawed movie, you know. That's fair. But I would ask you this: it's like I said, would you rather have this? Or would you rather have Thor 2?
Fuck, are you?
Would you rather have?
I'd rather have this. Fine,
right?
Fine.
That's what I mean. You know,
have this.
and I know it's kind of unfair because I do give it points for that. You know, and somebody will say, no, you have to judge it for what it is, right? And I would say, no, I actually do give points to movies that actually try something different.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I'm not a Zack Snyder hater. I kind of like his stuff because. Even though a lot of times it doesn't work, you know, it's very unique, you know.
So going to the,
yes.
the ensemble, like I said, we mentioned it's an ensemble cast. So sometimes when it's an ensemble cast, especially this one that's like 7 or 8 heroes, you know, some of them aren't going to get as much screen time.
Okay, so which one were you thinking of?
For me, it was Makari.
Makari is a smart guy?
No, Makari's I think
because that was the one I was thinking about.
Makari's the girl, the deaf girl.
Oh yeah.
Like I felt for her, like
she goes away for a
we
while.
we don't see her until like later on, and she's just like all of a sudden she's there. They're like, oh,
and it's like oh, she was never gone, you know?
Yeah, she's like, oh, she's been hanging around here for this
5,000 years.
Yeah, and like you don't get her kind of backstory. I guess in the beginning that might have been it,
because you do get a lot from the other ones. Even Makari, the smart one,
the engineer.
Yeah, when he comes in really late, but you do get a lot of his backstory. I guess she does get the shortest end of the stick, if you will,
because like she's got the love interest. You get the hint of it, I think, in the beginning, but then there's like nothing to kind of bring that back.
Yeah. Honestly, you could have cut out. I could have done without some of the deviant action scenes. Got more character stuff, you know?
I remember like when they announced the cast, like one of them being like Salma Hayek.
Yeah.
You don't expect her to kind of be like a superhero. Yeah. And then Angelina Jolie, like, you know, kind of like two actresses that you kind of
you wouldn't picture in these type of movies.
You don't necessarily be like the first ones that you pick. But like they played it well, like,
and I think that
like they didn't like because you know who they are and all that stuff. Like they didn't pull you out of the movie.
Yeah,
like they still
and I think
worked.
The credit has to go to Chloe Zhao because the film she was made, like she didn't use those big like Angelina Jolie, like one of the biggest stars in the world. You know, you would expect her to be like Tomb Raider in the fucking movie. You know, and she wasn't. You know, it was like a little pulled back. You know,
like they didn't when the scenes that they were in, they didn't like chew the scenery. They were like overpowered. Like they were there.
They respected that it was an ensemble. You know, nobody outshined anybody except Gemma Chan in my eyes.
But the movie is kind of built, you know, to kind of that way though.
But I think I'm gonna go tomorrow to watch it again because the more I think about it, the more, even with its flaws, like I said, the deviants, I don't know, that's like the worst thing I've ever seen. Like I do want to see it again because like I just want to see the whole epic story that
like I think we had mentioned like it looks beautiful. I think that's one thing too that I kind of appreciated about this movie, actual locations.
Yeah.
As opposed to like the other movies where it's just like you're in the studio, some rocks on the floor, and it's green screen.
Yeah.
So like it actually like it's
buy
another
into
character in this, like the world in actual, because the whole movie revolves around Earth,
right?
So like
that's
actually seeing Earth and all the beauty.
Oh my god! Yes, hit the thing. I love it.
We have 2 ins and 1 delete.
It actually balances out. Like if you look at all the ratings, like it's either you're on that one extreme or you're on the other, you know?
Yeah, I was gonna be out. I was literally telling my girlfriend I'm gonna be out, you know, I'm gonna be out. But then I really thought about it. I was like, I didn't like my time because she's like, what did you like? I'm like, nothing. I have no love like this theme of the movie for this fucking whatever. But I would compare it. But I would watch this more than Dark World. God damn it! I hate when you brought that up. I was like, you fucking dick. You got me. That's how you get a Marvel fan. Just compare it to another
World, yeah.
Dark World. You're like, fuck. All right, you won.
Damn you, Dark World.
Moving on to the old movie. This is a
We
different.
have
theme.
a new theme.
We have a new theme.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're starting a new series.
This, I guess we're doing it every month, right? Because there's 5 of us, 5 weeks.
Yeah.
As well,
This
as
new
long as we're
theme-
here, anybody's here. 'cause-
Yeah. This new theme is live action musicals.
yeah,
And Gio, you're the first one up. You want to tell us what you picked and why?
yeah. So my pick is a classic, and it's "Singing in the Rain." Yay! So the premise is a silent film star.
Wait before.
Huh?
You had told us off
It's-
mic that
yeah,
it's
it's-
your
so-
favorite movie of all time, right?
It's moving around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
my lists aren't always,
Okay.
but it's up
Every
there.
time I've asked you, you said this one.
But it's
Yeah.
moving around. But yeah, like it's up there. Like it's funny. The songs are good. It's an hour 42 minutes
Mhm.
for being like
Also, not Eternals.
Yes.
But yeah, so like the whole movie revolves around the birth of the talkies in movies. So there's a pair of actors who are like the biggest actors in the world at the moment, and they're about to release a movie, and the jazz singer gets released, which is one of like the first talkies
Right.
ever released, and now they're like, the studio's like, we have to make a talking picture. So hijinks ensue when the lead actress, her voice is,
She sounds
kinda-
like Harley Quinn.
she exactly sounds like Harley Quinn.
What's wrong with the way I talk? What's the big idea? Am I dumb or something?
So the whole movie revolves around them trying to make this talking picture with a girl dubbing her voice, and then things happen along the way. But yeah, like the songs are good. The choreography is amazing on these dance numbers. The guy that plays was it his name Cosmo?
Mm-hmm.
His right hand man.
Yeah.
His friend, like that dude's so good. Like
Yeah.
he literally
He ran up a wall.
3 walls and then ended up in the hospital from
Yeah,
doing it because
yeah.
he overexhausted himself in trying to do that. But yeah, just like even was it Gene Kelly too? Like their dancing abilities are just amazing. It's like I can't dance for anything, and these guys though that kind of came at a price
Yeah.
because Gene Kelly was a
Oh,
dick.
I read about that.
Yeah.
Yep.
But other than that, like, yeah, to me, it's an entertaining movie. It's fun. It's funny. And I enjoy it. Let's see what you guys have to say now. Let's go with Gino. This is the first time this time.
All right, bro. I'm not gonna lie. What's it called, bro?
This is the first time you had seen it, right?
This is my first time.
Yeah,
seeing
because
it.
I think yeah, I vaguely remember it was like it was like this one and then Citizen
Yeah,
Kane.
he just watches
Or-
Rambo 1 and 2 every day.
Hey, Rocky 2, 3, and 4. Right.
Adrian's Revenge.
I was gonna say that, you dick. Yeah, this is my first time watching it, and I'm not gonna lie. I am a fucking in.
So you were gonna lie and tell us you were out?
No, I was gonna tell them delete, but a lot of deletes today. No, I'm kidding. I'm in super in. I had a great time watching this movie. The choreography, the jokes, everything landed so good, and I'm like, how come I've never seen this movie? You know,
Because
and
you're a lame-o?
that too. But yeah, it's funny because I only know this movie because of references. Like for example, like Clockwork Orange. You know, when what's his name?
At the end?
Yeah, or no, not the end. No.
Well, isn't the song in the credits?
No, it's in the scene where like they go into this couple's house and he beats up like the guy and he's like singing in the rain, bah, singing in the rain. He just keeps hitting him in the face. Supposedly Gene Kelly met the actor and he talked shit. This is some random trivia I read about Clockwork Orange that Gene Kelly did not want to shake his hand or talk to him because of that.
Andy McDowell or whatever. his
Yeah.
name? Yeah.
Malcolm McDowell.
Malcolm McDowell, yes,
Yeah.
that one.
Andy McDowell's.
Yeah, like he saw him at a party.
Andy
and
McDowell's
he,
the actress, isn't
Yeah.
she? The one
Yeah.
from Michael
I'm not
and,
good with names.
and,
Yeah.
yeah, because if I remember,
Groundhog's Day.
yeah, because I remember correctly, he met Gene Kelly at a party, and Gene Kelly was like, "I don't want to shake your hand." Like he
Wow.
really did not like that scene.
Yeah.
It was like, dude,
I'm sure we're gonna have a lot of things to say about Gene Kelly.
Yeah, he was a taskmaster.
Yo,
yeah, so-
you're giving me mouth, boy. That's how I feel.
I'm gonna tap on that face.
But yeah, again, like it was great. Everything was great. The actress too, the
Debbie Reynolds.
Debbie Reynolds. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I know it's an old movie, but she's gorgeous. I feel like it's like how when Robert met Gemma Chan, I was like me, like, baby, come back. You can depend on me. I was wrong. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying. We'll talk more into it. Robert, go for it.
Well, before you know who Debbie Reynolds is, who's her daughter?
Who's her daughter?
Carrie Fisher.
No way! What? I'm so stupid. You're right. You are right. Oh my god, I forgot. Wow, I feel like shit.
Just to show you where those genes went,
You're right.
how far those went.
Yeah. Like Gino, I am also an uncultured swine. I had never seen this movie.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
you would have seen
No,
it.
I never seen it. I always
okay.
dodge it like in film class, like fuck this movie.
Yeah, same
You know,
here.
I don't know why. I like musicals, but
do.
for whatever reason, this one I just dodged it all these years. But I also not gonna lie, I fucking loved it. I'm an in.
I thought you didn't say delete.
I thought it was wonderful, man. Like you said, the songs are great. The story is
Mhm.
fucking awesome. It's so good, man. Like, and it's funny too.
Yeah.
Like, and the dance numbers you mentioned. It's funny. Like the whole movie, I was watching I felt so bad for Lena, right? The one with the voice, right?
Yeah.
It's like they're so mean to her, It's like damn, because she's so.
Well, she's also very delusional, but yeah,
Yeah,
like,
and
it's
I
not her fault.
I gotta give her credit. We're talking about Gene Kelly. We're talking about the other ones, but to me, I think she's the MVP in this movie
Yeah,
because
I
she's
agree.
so good that you root against her. Right, literally the whole movie is like against her.
Mhm.
Right, they're trying to get into the talkies, but they can't because of one person.
Mhm.
These two characters love each other, but they can't because of
Her.
one person. The whole studio almost gets brought down because of her. She's like,
Yeah.
she's fucking more evil than Darth Vader.
Yeah.
So to
With
me,
the squeaky voice.
yeah, it's like, oh, I can't sing.
Can't stand
But
Outta here.
but like, even though I felt so bad for her character, but I was like, no, like she's brilliant in the movie because like literally the whole thing hangs on her performance. So
Agreed. Yeah.
like I'm gonna give. I know we gave praise to Gene Kelly and Debbie and all that, but I'm gonna give her that. I had her right here.
Gene Hagen.
Yeah, I'm gonna give her all the credit because without this antagonist, then the movie doesn't exist.
Yeah,
right?
she's a quote unquote like villain.
Yeah. But I loved it, except for one number. I don't know. You guys might guess.
No.
What this is.
I might know. I think it kind
Yeah.
of it does a little. I think kind of pulls you out from
Yeah.
for
So
a
it's,
quick minute.
it's kind of the last one, right? Gene Kelly's
The Broadway
big, yeah.
Yeah.
That
okay.
was, and reading everything like after about Gene Kelly, I was like, that's the most self-indulgent thing because his party was supposed to be with him and Debbie Reynolds, right? They were supposed to be like the two of them, but he actually took it for himself, like as a solo number, and it just goes. I mean, you mentioned the movie was like an hour and 40.
Yeah, that
Right?
thing's
Without
like 15
this, it would have
minutes.
been an hour and 15 because that thing just keeps going and going. I looked over like at my wall, like for half an hour. I looked back, I was like, "Oh shit, this is still going," and like the way they cut in and out of it, and he's like, "And that's what it's gonna be."
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah, because the way they piece
Yeah.
it together is like, oh, this is the last scene of this. Like you're getting the piece, piece of the movie,
yeah,
or whatever, so it's like a movie within a movie within a movie. It's like
yeah.
Inception.
yeah." I'm all fine with that. It's just that it keeps
did drag.
going.
No,
Yeah,
I
you're
ain't
right.
gonna agree. Like,
And
it drags.
he's a great dancer, obviously, but it was like, okay, let me show off literally everything I can do.
Mhm.
It's like I get it, you already showed us before that you could tap dance,
Mhm.
but it's just like it's because of him and the power that he had. Okay, let's get into it. I love the movie, but reading everything, I was like, man, this guy is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
It's like fucking A, dude.
He's a perfectionist,
Yeah.
and
But there's to make
no,
like
yeah.
the what's her name? Bleed.
Debbie, yeah,
you know?
Debbie Reynolds.
Debbie Reynolds,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he made Debbie Reynolds cry. I forgot what
Her blood vessel like popped,
popped.
in her
Yeah.
foot, right?
So during singing, during Good Morning.
Yeah.
Forgot who found her under like a piano crying because Gene Kelly had like ripped into her.
I think it was Fred Astaire. No.
I think you're right. Yeah, that like
And
I think he was shooting like next door, and then
that's
like he saw
that's
her.
what I mean about that last number is that okay, now knowing that makes sense,
Yeah, that was
this
the big
was
ego
his
trip.
thing, his ego wanted this, it's like well, fuck you, you know? And
Yeah.
he plays like the hero. Look, I love the movie. The movie works. It's just like,
Yeah.
I was like, man, I wish I didn't know that, you know? Because now
Same,
I can't look at it, you know?
Same. I'd say
Yeah.
looked up the crap that he put them through, especially like
Yeah.
the guy. Like, hey, the film was super exposed. Can you do that dance again where we made you go to the hospital? He's like, fuck me. All right, I'll do it again tomorrow. Like, fucking asshole.
Oh, like it's
He
just
makes
like
his
would
buddy,
yeah.
he's like, hey, you remember that thing you used to do when you were super young?
Yeah, he's like when you were
Can
19.
do it now? Like when you smoke like 3 packs a day and
Yeah.
you had to go to the hospital. It's just so funny.
I give him props. That
yeah.
number's not easy. Running
It's
up
not.
that wall
Yeah.
and then
Just
But just
the-
like all their
the
tap dancing
energy.
numbers, like you could tell they had been working together like forever, right? They just had like a natural, like
Yeah, and I think after that, I don't think
chemistry,
he ever
right?
worked with him ever again. I think that one was the last one. It was like,
Yeah.
yeah, screw that. But yeah, like you can see that more the guys, because I guess she was a dancer, but I don't think she was like as mainly why.
yeah,
he
she was
kinda-
inexperienced, right?
Yeah, like I think she knew dance, but not to the degree that the two guys did.
Yeah,
Like I think that was kind of their like bread and butter kind
Mhm.
of thing. Like that's how they grew up. Like I think probably a part of this movie, like the story that he tells about how he kind of grew up in like in the industry, like towards the beginning.
That's probably
It might
right.
be like semi autobiographical, where it's just like a lot of vaudeville
yeah.
and a lot of dancing on stage and all that stuff. So you can see that like they're brilliant when it comes
Yeah.
to like their dancing and everything.
Yeah.
Like it's almost flawless. They're just a threat all around. Like they can sing, dance,
And
act.
yeah.
They have the comedic timing.
You know, it's funny because like a lot of the humor is like it's old, but it's not dated.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
because everything to me, everything worked. Like, yeah, it's
very
about
slapsticky.
it's about the silent film era. You know, but to me, I saw it for the first time 2 days ago, right? And it felt fresh. That kind of sounds weird. Like it felt.
Because you're
'Cause
always
they-
gonna have that problem anyway.
No, because no, I think it's credit to the film because they set everything up so well,
Yeah.
Mhm.
right? You know, I just loved it. Okay, I think since we're doing musicals, every week we're gonna have to do this. What was your favorite song or number in the movie?
I think make them laugh.
Gio,
That's
that was
what.
yours.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be mine.
Mine's making him laugh too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love. Don't get me wrong. It was between this or Singing in the Rain, but I was like, I think that's basic, bitch. I want the other one.
Mine was Good Morning. I love that scene, that whole scene, because it was all three of them, right?
Yeah.
And it's like it just came at the time where that's where they got the idea, right? The
Mhm.
brilliant idea to save the movie. And I was just so happy watching it. I was like, oh, this is so great, you know?
I think that's the only time all three of them sing together, isn't it?
Yeah.
Except in the beginning in the credits, right?
Oh
Yeah, but that's like the was
Yeah.
it the overture? I
Yeah.
don't think that counts.
Yeah. Well, I mean, technically they're on screen together and just
Yeah, but that doesn't count.
but you said that's the only time.
It's the overture. It's the overture.
What's funny is that, you know, the name of the movie, Singing in the Rain, that scene, I was like, I guess because that's the one thing I had seen.
Yeah,
You know, that's the clip that always gets
yeah,
played, you know?
especially
Yeah.
because it's the namesake.
Yeah.
and stuff.
I was like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, and of course the guy in the full on suit dancing in the rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, tomorrow's the first day of filming. Make sure to save your voice. Gonna sing in the rain. Gonna go catch a cold.
Fuck, you're gonna catch that. I was looking, I was like, dude, you're gonna catch pneumonia, dude.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
You're not gonna be able to sing in the
Yeah.
morning.
I'm pretty sure America and Ricardo are not like me and Gino. They watch stuff. I would imagine they already seen the movie and they love it. If they haven't, they would probably love it just like us.
America, I think, had mentioned that I think they had seen it. I know for she had seen it for sure.
Yeah.
Like her
think-
side, okay.
Yeah, I think Ricardo might have seen it too.
Yeah.
I
It's
think-
just a
I'm
great
sure.
movie.
It is. It's
Yeah.
Gio. I applaud you on this one. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I think he's gonna win this one.
We'll see, man. I'm coming for that crown.
It's a good start to this
Yeah,
new
it's a good
series.
start. Yeah.
Cause I'm still a champ.
Mm-hmm.
Don't come at me, boy, with your music. I am still the champ. I fly like a butterfly and sing like a singer. Overall, 3 ends.
The sweep.
It's a sweep. Actually, yeah, technically it is a sweep. People, please go watch it. It's a very it's on HBO Max for free. Just go
Yeah.
for it. It's there. Don't waste your money unless you're already paying money to pay your subscription. Then go for it.
Well, isn't that?
No, you say it was what? Huh? What?
You said it's on HBO Max for free. Don't go spend your money for a subscription, but you have to pay for HBO Max.
Oh man, you're right. I'm so sorry.
Well, you can always do the free trial.
Oh, okay, you know what? I'm sorry. It's free if you're an AT&T subscriber and you have.
Well, if you're a new AT&T subscriber,
True, because I am. I'm sorry.
You
know
could
what?
have just said it's on HBO Max.
Yeah.
You're gonna start all over the.
Yeah. Keep all this in.
Fuck you, Gio. Keep this in.
Le who? The her.
I can see why you didn't like Eternals.
Here's a recap of Gino's review of the Eternals.
It stinks. It stinks. It stinks.
That's good.
That's good. Tune in next time. We watch a new movie, an America's Pick, to be determined. Please don't forget to follow us on Instagram at @delete reviews, Twitter at @delete, and of course podpage.com/delete. That's your one-stop shop. Anything delete related, especially old episodes, and please check out the old Edit Basil horror. You know, like those are pretty good still, so semi after Halloween. But yeah, I don't know what else to say, guys. I love y'all.
You can say goodbye.
Good night.
Make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh. Make 'em laugh. Don't you know everyone wants to laugh? My grandpa said go out and tell 'em a joke, but give it plenty of hope, make 'em roll.